Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and somebody left a comment, and I asked about your thoughts on different types of health practices and therapies and stuff like that, and because, like I say, I would love to sit around and talk to people about all the different therapies and stuff, because what I do is pretty much all natural, and but the idea is to stay healthy. I really don't get sick. And I know when things aren't right, and then I get it fixed before I get sick. But and there are different ways of doing that. And the Hoi Chi, that's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, because I don't ask people what's wrong with them. Because when I'm doing Hoi Chi, I can tell you which organs aren't working right. And if everything is working right, you're not going to be sick. So the first thing is make sure everything is working right before you start worrying about, well, I got this, I got that, because then you're just working on certain aspects of health instead of health in general. And one of the things he asked about, I think it's called Ura Therapy, and what it is urine. And I said, well, because you can use urine used in different aspects of health. I don't really know what those are. Now, I heard that jellyfish sting, you can put urine on that. That's what I heard. But I'm not really into all that kind of stuff. But it was funny because I went to college about 41 years old. And I wanted to learn, I took doctor classes. And that's where I learned that doctors, they look at the body oddly, because they don't even really understand how the different organs work. And that's why when I do the Hoi Chi, I explain how the organs are working. And so we're talking about the urine, and then I said, what makes the urine salty? And when I said that, everybody in the class turned their heads and looked at me, because well, how do you know it's salty? And it was funny, because I have drank my urine in Vietnam. Yeah, you'd think we had plenty of water, but you got to remember the water was very bad, toxic. Even at 18, I knew you don't want to drink nasty water. And you don't always around water. Snipers and stuff like that, they know that you don't always have access to water. And so I had to drink my own urine, and so that was funny. But I say now, through history, they say there's things that you use urine for, but like I say, that's just one type of therapy. And once you understand all the different kinds of therapies and understand what they're used for, it makes you start understanding the body. And I know one of the things is bloodletting. It's cold. It's like 25 degrees out here, and the wind. Bloodletting. And now I will admit, I do have, when I was studying acupuncture, I got some needles for bloodletting. So I can do that. But they also use leeches. And I can see some kind of reasons why you could want to use bloodletting. I've never had to use it. And even with the leeches, I can understand if you got getting cramps or something. One of the causes could be circulation problem, and that's why you would use something like that. But there's many different things, and I'll tell you what I do. What I use the Hoi Chi, and I tell you, I didn't learn acupuncture thoroughly. I learned the basics of it, and it was just too complicated. And so then that's why I just accidentally stumbled into the Hoi Chi. And then, but I say, I mentioned silver, using silver and cups. I use cups. Cups is an instant fix. If it works, it'll work pretty quick. Silver, you'll notice it's working pretty quick. When I say pretty quick, I'm talking maybe 10 minutes. And because what they both do is circulation. And circulation, if once I understood how the body works, then I understood how circulation is so important. When something swells, you lose circulation. And then, no, why would it swell? It's the toxins. That's when I started learning about toxins. And then, so you have to bring the swelling down. You have to get the toxins out. And how's that all going to come out? And that's through the blood. So then now, cupping, because you see the red spots, you see the red circles it leaves on people. It makes circulation. It makes it happen. I mean, you don't take a pill and wait for it to happen. You make it happen right then and there. That's what I'm saying. Just in a matter of 10 minutes, I can kind of, is not really fix it, make it good, but you still got to do it again and again to make sure it stays good. And that's what the Hoi Chi is for. It tells you if it's getting better and if it's staying good. Now, if it's good, then you don't need to worry about it. You can move to something else. But I say scraping. Now, I'm sure there's other words make it sound better, but that's what it is. It's just you scrape the skin, and that'll do. And what it's doing, circulation, making circulation. So there's, oh man, when you put ice on something and then put it on 15 minutes and then you put heat on it, for 15 minutes like that, you're getting circulation going. So you have to have circulation. And that's what I try to explain when I explain how the kidneys are working and the lymph glands. And then why, if your lymph glands are full of toxins, you're not going to get well. The lymph glands' job is to pull the toxins out. Well, if you don't empty those lymph glands, you're going to be sick. That's it. Heart issues. It's funny. I'll show the heart. And a lot of times I think it's the pericardium. It's the sac around the heart. And it's got fluid in there. So if you're not moving fluid, that pericardium fills up with fluid and it puts stress on the heart, putting pressure on the heart. Then you have heart issues. So that's what I'm saying. It's very important, circulation in the blood. And that's a lot of what it is that I do. Whatever organ you have that's not working right, first thing you have to figure out is get the circulation going in it. And then if you already have circulation and it's not running, it's not working right, then you have sickness. But most of the time that won't happen. It'll happen if you keep it for a long period of time. But things happen. But the thing is, you need to understand. And when I'm doing the Hoi Chi, that's what I'm doing. I'm teaching how your body is working, how the different organs are working. And I put it, because I'm not a doctor, I put it in terms and words that make sense, things that and then you can ask me questions. But normally, when I explain it, it's pretty easily when I explain. So then, that's how people learn, and that's how come I do good. And but now, trying to find people, and that's what I'm saying. Just talk about wellness. You can't. The only thing they're going to talk about is stuff that services that they perform. So they're trying to sell you their service. I don't care. I'm not selling you my service. And but I'll talk about reflexology and massage and stuff like that. Those all help in circulation. But anyway, just a little bit. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.